No, monsieur. You are confusing the science of parapsychology with witchcraft.
Oh yeah? What's the difference?
We don't do sacrifices.
Alright, awesome.
See you later, Sergeant.
I'm supposed to talk to her. I know that much.
The girl presented a confident but sullen mask to the world. An expression more suited to the face of a delinquent youth.
Don't... I... Don't assume things about people you don't even know, man. And I don't want to walk that way, I want to talk to her. Okay, this is annoying.
The girl presented
Oops. Fail. Okay, this is kind of fail. The fact that this cursor overlaps the girl that I'm supposed to talk to. Okay, here we
Excuse
go.
me, mademoiselle? Hi. My name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yep, that's right. On vacation in Paris. Some vacation, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out in front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with a hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the
Why
bomb
would she
exploded.
care?
You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What is that, some kind of nightclub?
Oh, no, it's a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me about the bombing. An eyewitness account, minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
A clown. It's him again.
This story. I think this game was written for female gamers. Just the way this idiot is trying to hit on her, and then she's kind of not impressed by it. Anyway, let's just
Who
keep
was
going.
the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Plantar. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Well, not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation.
Yeah, like, she comes across as a plausible person, whereas he comes across as a stereotype. You know, whereas most games that are made for male gamers, the woman would be stereotypes, often. I guess guys can be stereotypes too, like Space Marines and all that. Anyway, let's keep going.
Do you know a police officer called Rosso?
Rosso? Our paths have a knack of crossing. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was deliberate. Have you seen Rosso? Is he here?
He's inside, attempting to question a witness with his psychic powers.
That guy is weird.
Yeah.
Not as weird as me.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
I found this newspaper outside the cafe.
That is not a newspaper, it's a gossip rag.
Ha.
It may have belonged to Plantar.
So, he had a taste for sensationalist smut with right-wing bias. That doesn't tell us much.
There's something written in it. Salah ad-Din, 1345.
It sounds like a betting tip. The name of the horse and the time of the race. What do you think?
No. No, I don't think so.
I don't think it is. That's too obvious. I wouldn't mind betting. This is a coded message.
It's a romantic notion, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Look, the inspector gave me his card.
Oh, I didn't know his first name was Augustin. It suits him, I must
Are
say.
you serious? Are you serious? She has a crush on him? Alright.
See you again, I hope.
No.
Later, Georges.
And then she just walks off. Okay, bye. Right, so we don't have a crowbar. And we don't get to question the unconscious woman.
It was a battered metal toolbox.
We should talk to him first.
The muscular workman wore a morose expression, like a silent warning to leave him to get on with his job.
Oh, really?
Hey, you!
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah! I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess. Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he said. I could watch it all day. Quelle vite. I could have knocked his block off.
Work fascinates me.
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
It was him. It was him. He saw the clown and he's not telling us. I'm just jumping to conclusions.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Are you serious? You just... That's just...
Ah, look at this. Damn bleeding heart liberals.
What?
Yeah. Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no?
Wait, what?
What's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is.
Okay, it is a horse.
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
What about your toolbox?
Stuff it. Help yourself.
Wait, what? Okay, so it was a racehorse. And he walks really slowly. I can't pick up the newspaper again.
I'd found just what I wanted. A tool for lifting manhole covers.
Tool for lifting manhole covers. What's this?
It was a huge and weighty-looking engineer's telephone.
Should I call it? Should I call it? Okay, so we can't actually walk the other way.
Set into the huge gate was a smaller access door.
Open it. Locked.
The door was securely locked.
We can't actually go that way, so let's go take a look at the manhole. We don't need the phone yet. I guess we'll call the inspector once we've figured out what's going on around here. Right.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Did he just put that thing in his... inside his coat? That thing was like longer than his leg. Jeez, stop being a girl, just jump down. Huh.
It was a shiny red plastic ball, sat incongruously on the slippery green slimed floor.
Thank you for that alteration. It's a red nose, probably.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn.
Put
It
it
was
on.
the clown's red nose.
Put it on, be a clown. Put it on. Can I put it on? Alright, let's keep going. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else. Yep. Go. Wow. Look at that. Where did... oh, that goes there. The perspective in this is completely shot. to hell. Like it's completely wrong. But that's interesting. Like archers and archers and all sorts of archers. What's this?
It was a soggy, crumpled paper tissue.
Ew! Ew! Used tissues. Ew! Ew! Pick it up.
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Ew! Ew! I don't know if the innuendo is intentional, but it's pretty disgusting. Let's look at it.
It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers.
Put it on your head. No? Okay. What's this?
It was a small scrap of cloth caught on the rusting spike.
Oh, pick it up.
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike. It was the scrap of material I'd found in the sewer.
Green polka dots.
It was the soggy tissue I'd found.
Alright, so let's go up and see where this goes. Huh.
Hi there. Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
Why would there be a public manhole in private property? What's this?
Terrorists. The meanest, nastiest, dirtiest bunch of guys you ever saw.
Uh-huh. Englishmen without a doubt. The filthy dogs. The day they opened that tunnel was a bad day for France. I tell you, if I still had the full use of my faculties, I'd march right over there and tell them so.
Do it.
Well, whoever they are, they blew up the cafe.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu. That is awful.
The guy who did it was a calculating, cold-blooded killer. He was disguised as a clown. I followed him into the sewer, and I think he came this way.
Ah, mon Dieu. Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Haha, most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Or maybe this guy is the clown. And that's a fake moustache. Quick, pull it. Pull his moustache.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type, just like you.
Right.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's
drunk.
fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
That's right.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
Ah, that's what you say.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe.
It's not his
I'm
real
gonna
name.
find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Bravo! Ah, you need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Oh my god, these characters.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
A briefcase? You wouldn't notice a briefcase? It's kind of big. This guy is the clown. I'm jumping to conclusions again.
Take a look at this false nose.
I've never seen it before in my life.
Soggy tissues.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone has emptied their nostrils into it.
Well, it's DNA evidence. If you show it's nostrils and not something else.
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
What do you mean you're not telling me anything?
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
Dumbass.
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was
What?
something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I